everybody. I am Seth Hillary. I'm here to play some original songs for you tonight. We're just about ready to get started. I just need another few seconds. Okay, there we go. And one more thing and we'll be ready. Okay, hey, I'm Seth Hillary, and now it's time to do some original songs, as always. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with the silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise. This picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part. The light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Oh, thank you so much, Heart. I'm pinning your comment. And thank you, Jalen, for sharing. And thank you so much, Savvy, for the follow or the like. What was it? It scrolled off the screen. Braylon, how are you tonight? I'm Seth Hillary. I'm doing original songs for you, as always. Oh, let me just do this little silly thing here. Okay, that's done. That little silly thing is done. And we're just getting started. That song is called A Rembrandt Star. What should I do next? My set lists are totally unplanned, so I have no idea what I'm going to do. Actually, I thought about a few things that I could do, but I'm totally indecisive. Should I do something dark? Sure, why not? Let's do something on the dark side. I never met my grandpa on my mother's side. He abandoned her when she was only 5. My parents treated marriage like a civil war. I feel as if I'm broken at the core. No matter what you see in me today, from, I'm afraid. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. There's nothing in this world like waking in your arms. But I'm hardwired for a fight or flight response. In my clan, feelings mattered not at all. It's second nature for me to build walls. Talking about the future makes me scared. I'm only telling you because I care. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. If I could change, you'd be worth changing for. I wanna try, but you gotta be warned. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. Got heartache in my veins. Well, thank you so much. Be secret. It's so weird. The comments are down there and the camera's up there, so I'm talking to you while looking away, but thank you so much. So should I do something a little bit, I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, A, for 7 roses. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support. Oh, and thank you so much, Nora, for the galaxy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. That's so awesome. So I'm Seth Hillary, and I am playing original songs. If you like these songs, I wrote them. Oh, and thank you so much. Hey, and Bliss, how are you? So why don't we do something else? I don't know, some people might disagree with the song. Gemma, how are you? It's so good to see you. Hello, Kitty, how are you? Well, I'm gonna do a song, that has a little message, and let's see if, some people may disagree with this one, but we'll see. Wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, this. We blame our woes on woke and on immigration. Must fight for the rights of the privileged few. We hear it on podcasts and our favorite stations. Whoever tells us different is fake news. We can't tell what's real and what's made up. We take the bullspit in through eyes wide shut. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts. A little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that. It's that we don't want to. One owns 7 homes and a private island, while tens of millions struggle to make rent. There's a scammer and a fraud who won't stop lying, and that's who we elect as president. We get less of the pie while they grab more. We swallow all their lies as our main course. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can research. We can check our facts. A little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that. It's that we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We could learn, but we don't want to. The ones with the bucks control the information. They're in luck with our cooperation. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can listen to the other side, take a risk and open up our minds. We could see right through the lies, but we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. Before we lose it all, this is a wake-up call. We need to learn, even though we don't want to. Hey, well, that song is totally political, so I'm not naming any names. However, oh, thank you, yes, and Jocelyn, thank you so much for the roses. And well, if you like that, well, if you hated that song, maybe you'll hate this next one too. But if you liked it, you might like this one. So this is actually going to be my next single, I decided. Oh, well, thank you, soccer player. Well, Gemma, you can maybe deduce who we're talking about here. And this one maybe will reinforce whatever your deduction may have been. Oh, thank you, yes, for 10 more roses, and Jocelyn for the ice cream cone. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already following me. And share the live. And if you can support me like Jocelyn and Jenna are doing. And yes, I'm sorry. Please do that. And I don't know if you can see my live goal. But anyway, that's also a great way to support me. And I'm going to just play this song that, if you like that one, what? Why is it saying my goal is nil? Why is it telling me my live goal is nil? It's not letting me do it. This is unfortunate. Yes, these are all original songs, so I wrote this one. All the songs you're hearing are songs I wrote. A lot of people can't afford a doctor, so many drinking water laced with lead. They can't afford to send their kids to college, cause the wealthy get their taxes cut instead. While the president and the Congress making promises, pretending that they care about us commoners, but they're not gonna fool us anymore. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nests, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Half the time they're out there raising money. The ones who give the most get awful chummy. An agenda's gonna get out on the docket that's only gonna line their greasy pockets. And they sell us that they're growing the economy, but if you're buying into their dishonesty, You ought to know. You get what they're paid for. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nests, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. They don't hear a word we say, 'cause the money's talking so loud. But if they don't listen up, we gotta vote them out. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nests, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gemma, and I'm pinning your comment. And thank you and welcome, Addie. And I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. If you like these songs, well, I wrote them, and of course I wrote them whether you like them or not. And thank you, yes, for another roses, for another rose. Another roses? Another rose. Thank you so much. I might as well do another one on that topic as long as we're there. You know, I got one that I wanted to do the other day, and I can't remember how it goes. Where it's, you know, I could probably figure it out if I could remember the first note of the song, but I can't. Oh, thank you. Hello, Kitty. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do a different one, which leads into the one. Maybe I'll do these two, because this one kind of leads into the one I was about to play. But you know, I've written a whole bunch of songs. I started writing these songs about the, you know, all the misinformation and disinformation that's going on, because that's what really is dividing the country more than anything else. So, you know, I got a bunch of songs on this topic, and here's one of them. They said it, you heard it on cable news. You read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it recorded in a YouTube video, repeated again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder, since we both have strong opinions, how do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? Have we both made certain to verify the facts and really look into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same questions. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight, who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. How do we know? Exactly. Hiram, how are you? Sophia, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you are not already doing that. And I am having trouble with this live goal. It's not letting me. Can you all see the live goal? Maybe you can already see it. It's already there. I guess it's there. For some reason, it's not letting me pin it. So anyway, that song, I said, oh, thank you so much. Let's see. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but thank you so much for 2 donuts. I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you. So, like as I said, this song leads into this other song because there's a really important question that I ask in the second verse of that song. It is, have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? And I actually have a whole song about that exact subject. And it goes like this. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favored party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like the corporate donors wanted. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. The shopper, thank you so much for the follow. And also Darren for the share. I have not played music to your ears yet. You know, that's not my current single anymore. So I don't feel quite as obligated. Oh, did we make the goal? Why is it telling me to set up a new goal? All right, let's try this one. What the heck? I don't think we made the old goal. We made one of them. There were actually 2 goals. We made the rose goal. Oh, thank you so much, 48, for the rose. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the love and support. Katie, how are you? Hold on, let me just, what am I doing? What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to look at something. I got too many windows open on this machine here. Okay. I've got way too many windows open. Thank you so much, Seth. Well, us Seths have to stick together. Stick together. I'm talking to you. The text is down there. It's so weird, I'm talking to you while looking away. But thank you so much. And thank you, 48, for the follow. And Seth for the follow. And so, I've been doing all these message songs. Oh, let me do one more because, this one should be not controversial at all. But, nowadays people will find all sorts of things to complain about. But anyway, the soldiers and the missiles. Wait, did I do that right? Did I get those chords right? I think I played them in the wrong order. Hold on, I got to check and see if I played the chords in the right order. Okay. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing... Oh, no wonder, I have a capo on. No wonder that sounded wrong. Okay, I got it. I was transposed up a whole step. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. It shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time where armies are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Thank you so much, Darren. Thank you. I'm going to pin these comments. Thank you so much. So Seth, I'm a songwriter and I'm here singing original songs. So if you like discovering songs you won't find any place else, you're in the right place because that's what we do here. The one exception, of course, as some of you know, that I will occasionally throw in a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a big Deadhead. Is Hiram still here? Well, speaking of being a Deadhead, you know, my new single that came out last week is a tribute to the Grateful Dead rhythm guitarist Bob Weir, who unfortunately passed away in January. So I wrote this little song for him. On the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear, your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life, you sent joy to fill my ears, like a daydream in the sunshine. You're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. I got on, the bus took off, and the music never stopped. So everybody, that was my new single. It's called The Rhythm of the Years, and it's available everywhere, plus on my website. Bowman is here. So I'm Seth Hillary. I am doing original songs. These are all originals. If you like these songs, I wrote them. So let's see, what does this comment say? Can I come close to the camera and open the light? Oh, hey, Calp, I'm sorry, are you still there? I didn't see your comments. Hey, M. Calp 14. Usually I hear a sound when somebody subscribes, but I didn't hear the sound. So I didn't know, but I hope you're still there and you just got a shout out. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you live in a town called Bowmans, and there was Bowmans on the other chat. That's funny. So again, I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. I don't know how wide I should open my eyes, but... Okay, so what should I do next? Well, Hiram asked for music to your ears, but he's not here now. I feel like I should wait till there are more people here to do that song. It's a thank you. I wrote the song to thank you for listening. Should I do it? I guess I'll just do it, right? It was my latest single, but it's not anymore because that song that I just played just came out. So this is my second most recent single. Oh, you know, I have a new song. I forgot I have a new song I want to play. Should I do music to your ears first, or should I just do the new song? let's try this new one. Let's do music to yours. And let's just stick with the original plan. Okay. It's just to thank you for listening. The hours lost inside my head, trying to make things rhyme and matching chords with melodies. It's always well spent time. I do this both for me and you, dreaming it will turn into music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. The work I do alone at home grows to be much more when I'm behind the microphone, and my world becomes yours. So thanks for being here with me and giving me a chance to be music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. Music to your ears. Music to your ears. Oh, I didn't pin that. Oh, thank you. Oh, Lily, thank you so much. Oh, I should pin your comment. I'll pin it next. Wait, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. This thing was an experiment. So that was, so I have a new song I want to play for you. I've never played this before. It's actually, okay, to be perfectly honest, it's not totally a new song. I actually wrote it, I guess in 2017, but I kind of forgot all about it. And then I just found this song recently. I actually wrote this with a guy in Nashville, this guy named Bill Flowery. We wrote a bunch of songs together, and this is probably the last one we ever wrote together, and it might be actually be the best one. I hope I remember how it starts. Still just feel like sleeping in all day. Okay. Still just feel like sleeping in all day. The missing you might never go away. Even though this hurts like hell, I'm not quitting on myself. As bad as I'm still feeling, I'm ready to start living. I'm well enough to leave the house, call a friend and go hang out, have a beer like everything's alright. I'm well enough to go to work, force a smile, hide the hurt, like you're not weighing heavy on my mind. But you'll be gone as ever, every night when I get home. So I guess I'll have to be well enough alone. gotta drag myself up off the sheets where we used to love ourselves to sleep. Face the door that you walked out. Push on through and head to town. As bad as I'm still feeling, at least I've stopped the bleeding. I'm well enough to leave the house, call a friend and go hang out, have a beer like everything's alright. I'm well enough to go to work, force a smile, hide the hurt, like you're not weighing heavy on my mind. But you'll be gone as ever every night when I get home, so I guess I'll have to be well enough alone. I would beg you, please come back if there was a snowball's chance. Gotta learn to let you go, so I guess I'll have to be well enough alone. I'm gonna have to be well enough alone. Oh, thank you so much, Zoni. I really appreciate you, and I'm gonna pin that comment. Oh wait, I gotta pin I promised to, can you join and sing? I promised that I would pin Lily's comment first. So I had to do that. But I really like that, your comment too. And thank you, Jada, for the follow. Can you join and sing? Are you a singer? Oh, and Byron, thank you so much for the 7 roses. And Broody, thank you for the 2 donuts. I hope I didn't, I just noticed those, you know, they don't always scroll up on my screen, so I hope I didn't leave those hanging for too long. Empathetic Starseed, thank you for the nice comments. I wish I could pin your comments, but I can't over there because I'm streaming through an app that, you know, I don't have direct access. Oh, thank you so much, Kaylin. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you like my music. So that was a song. I've never played that song before. That is a premiere. You just heard a premiere. Oh, I should play you the song that I've been working on recording a song. I was just working on it today. I think I have all the tracks done finally, and I'm starting to mix it. It takes me a really long time to do a song, to do a production. You know, I do everything myself. I have a couple of songs that I had produced by you know, outside studios, but most of my songs I'm doing all by myself, and I'm doing all the parts. Even, you know, some of them. I mean, I have a drum loop program, you know. But well, actually, you mentioned Jim Carrey. I actually, you know, this is so weird. I used to hear it all the time, and then I haven't heard it for months, and now suddenly I've heard it 3 times in the last 2 lives. And whenever somebody mentions Jim Carrey, I feel like I have to do my song Dumb and Dumber. I was about to do something else. Oh, I was about to do my unrecorded song, but since you said Jim Carrey, oh, thank you, Kaylin. Since you said Jim Carrey, I got to do Dumb and Dumber. I actually wrote this song when the movie was out, so this is an old song, but this song actually opened a lot of doors for me. It almost became my big break. It was actually on hold for a major label artist, but didn't quite make the cut, but anyway. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, 'cause I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. And now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I use logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Oh, thank you so much. Kaylin, I'm going to pin your comment. I know you have 2 nice comments that I want to pin. So if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not following me already. And if you can share the live and support me, that'd be totally awesome. Some of you can see a live goal at the top of the screen. We're going for Heart Me. Heart Me's only 1 coin. It's called, some people refer to it as the daily Heart Me, because you're only allowed to send 1 per day. But it shows your support and you become a fan. So, and thank you, Kaylin, for sharing, and thank you, Noah, for following. So, you know, I have this song that I've been recording. That song I just played you, I came up with that line. Somebody said, Dumb and Dumber was a great movie title, even though it wouldn't be a good song title. And immediately my brain took that as a challenge. And then I came up with what would be dumb to fall in love and even dumber to let her go. Oh, that's so great. I got to write this song. So, that line just sparked the whole song. And I went to Nashville and played it for a publisher who wanted to sign it, but actually wanted me to change that line. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was a beginning songwriter pretty much. And I had this publisher wanting to sign my songs. And you know what you wanted me to change it to? I can't believe what you wanted me to change it to. She actually wanted me to change it to, it was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber not to let her know. And I'm like, that is horrible. And this is a really successful publisher, showing that even the pros sometimes get it wrong. But anyway, I've been working on recording this song. And I really like it. It's like a combination of a message song and a love song. And that's kind of a rare thing, I think. So I hope you will. I'm on the popular live. That's weird because it shows only 1 person in the room. I don't seem that popular now. And I don't understand, because like a year and a half ago, I'd go live, there'd be like 200 people in the room every night. So I don't know what happened. And I don't think it's the algorithm either, because I found out that they used to publish what they call the tap-through rate, which would be the rate that people who see the live decide to tap in on it. And the rate dropped from like 20% to 1%. And I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure it out. So now that's why I have the dark background. Because at one point I had a dark background, then I got a light. And then thinking back like a year and a half, what changed? And I thought, oh, maybe it's the light. So I took away the light, and then actually my attendance got a little bump for a while, but now it seems to be back down to where it was. So I have no idea. Yes, I do, JJ. I have a website also where you can not only stream but download my music. I also have artist merch on my website. And you can sign up for the Seth Has newsletter. I also have a Discord. All the links are in my profile. So anyway, here's a song that I have been working on recording. Oh, after I pin this comment. I don't think I've pinned this one yet. I tried to live like I was told, working hard to fit the mold. No idea what my dream was, what I really loved. I felt so empty that it struck a nerve the day I came across these words. We all have two lives. You'll know the second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. I started working on myself, set goals for me, not someone else. Found meaning in what I do. That's when the world said I was ready to meet you. We all have two lives. You'll know the second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. You have your life, I have mine. We've created something greater now that they're combined. We all have two lives. We knew the second had begun the moment we realized we only have one. So happy we realized we only have one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Am I missing some comments? So, Empathetic, I am a songwriter. I'm here to share my originals with you. So I'm so glad you've been listening. But I don't know that song. The only exception is that I will sometimes do a Grateful Dead cover song because I'm such a big Deadhead. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Oh, Kenzie, thank you for the hand heart. And JJ for the heart me. Thank you so much. We are now 1/10 of the way to the live goal of 10 heart me's. But I know you can't send another one. You can only send one a day. But anybody who hasn't said a heart me, please, please do. So should I do another unreleased song for you? Actually, did I post this tonight? I think tonight I posted a little poll. I posted a video. I want to know, please watch the video. Now I don't know if I should do the song because then you won't have a reason to watch the video. But the video has a little clip of the song and you can vote. Should I release this song or not? Should I do an unreleased song or should I do, if anybody knows any of my songs and has one you want to hear, let me know. Oh, thank you for the follow. Or should I do just a fun song? Oh, I mentioned it. I don't know what to play next. You know, I mentioned I have artist merch on my website. Some of the songs, I got to do this because I'm wearing the shirt. I was going to tell you about my new, so I have some songs that are, some merch that I took lines of certain songs that I feel like stand on their own as a really positive message. And I'm wearing this shirt now. This is new. I just got these up there. These are my Being Me shirts. And I'm going to do the song. But the line from the song is, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. And the song is called Being Me. And I got to play it because I'm wearing the shirt and I want you to get it on my website. There's shirts and hoodies. And it goes like this. I got no fashion sense. Don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, then sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. So if you like that song, I got shirts and hoodies. I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I don't know if you can read that. I don't know how to, there it is. I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. You can get that on my website. It's SethHillary.com. The link should be in my profile. Okay, so, you know, oh, Kenzie, thank you for the heart me, and Gina, thank you so much for 5 roses. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for the love and support. It always says, high computer load detected, learn how to reduce it. It always says that. I guess I can't reduce it. I'm actually, you know, I got so many apps open because I'm, oh, and Gina, thank you for the follow. Who said I have a Bob Dylan Bible? Oh, Empathetic, you said that a while back. Thank you so much. Oh, and Alla, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I almost missed that. Thank you, everybody who's followed. Thank you. So they come in 3 colors, actually. It comes in, of course, black. Gotta have one in black, right? And then there's maroon, and then this shade of blue. So I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I had to pick one I had ordered my own shirt. I'm not going to order all three. Although, you can do that. I encourage you to order all three, but I ordered one, and I decided this was the cool one. Oh, thank you so much, Dot. I'm so glad to see you. So, I always try to do songs for an hour, and we have made it to the hour. And the reason I say I try is because I have chronic fatigue from long COVID. Oh, and JJ, thank you so much for 11 roses. You're so awesome. So should I do my long COVID song? Or should I do something else? Should I do something fun? I could do my long COVID song. I could do something fun. I could do something. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, soccer player. And I'm so glad you keep returning to my lives. I really appreciate seeing you here. Should we do, let's do something fun. Why don't we do something fun? Should we do something fun? Why is my, there it is. I'm trying to pin this comment. All right, let's do something fun. Sitting on the sofa, swiping right and left. One lonely night, darker than the next. An empty bed, waiting for me. No ray of hope I could see. Then fast as a flash from the sky came the one who opened my eyes. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like the burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Hair as red as fire, eyes of emerald green, a heart of gold from out of a dream. She brings color to my world, makes the flame inside me burn. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like the burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. A greater glare than a solar flare. She electrifies the air. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like the burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, Dillip, hey, it's good to see you again. Thank you so much. And thank you, Nash. Oh, Noah, I'm sorry. I'm far from the screen. My eyes are getting blurry. Thank you for the donut and 10 roses. 3 donuts and 10 roses. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and the support. So I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. If you are enjoying my life, please do follow me if you're not already. And if you can support me, that's totally awesome. Maybe I could do one more. What should I do? I feel like doing a lot more, but I have this fatigue thing. All right, let's do this unreleased song, and you tell me if I should record and release this one. There's a hill I don't feel like climbing. There's a word I don't feel like rhyming. I see no roses to stop and smell. Got no stories left to tell. But when there's nothing left to say and all inspiration's gone, as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. There are times I gotta push on forward, or just let myself be transported. There are words and there are sounds out there waiting to be found. And even when I've lost my way and everything feels wrong, as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. When the fire seems to fade and I start to feel afraid, it all comes down to faith. I look for ways to keep on going, eyes and ears and heart wide open. I know I'll always have a chance till I've danced my final dance. When there's no music left to play, I keep the switch turned on. 'Cause as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. When there's no music left to play, I keep that switch turned on. 'Cause as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. Oh, thank you, Lila. Thank you so much. I really appreciate these nice comments. Well, I think I'm pro. What do I got to do to go pro that I'm not already doing? I spent 20 plus years in the music business as a songwriter, trying to get other artists to record my songs. I think I was kind of recognized as a pro in the industry. I had so many chances. Oh my God, I self-sabotaged. I would have, if it wasn't for my anxiety and my insecurity, I would be a hit songwriter by now. I had so many opportunities and I just let them go, a lot of them because of my insecurity. But I was invited to write with like big hit songwriters. I've co-written with like one guy who's a 2-time Grammy nominated songwriter, invited me to write with him. That was actually early in my career. I've told that story a bunch of times. I can play the song we wrote together. I think I can do another song. So I've written with the guys who've had multiple #1 hits. So I'm trying, I'm out here now and I'm going, these are my live streams. I'm trying to reach an audience. I thought I was, I've mentioned this before, but like 2 years ago, my live was growing like really, really fast. And I was getting, there were 200 people be in the room at a time and it was growing. And then it just suddenly, I don't know why. It kind kind of dropped off by a lot, and I still am trying to figure out what changed. And it's not the algorithm, because they used to provide you with the rate that people would tap through to your live, and that number fell by like 99%. And it's like, what's different? Why were people tapping on my live before and they're not now? And I don't know. I really don't know. Is that Oliver? Yes, I do. I have it on both those places, and also I have a website where you can not only stream but also download my music. And as I mentioned, I have artist merch. I played my song "Being Me" before, and I have these new "Being Me" T-shirts and hoodies. It says, "I don't worry, I'm too busy being me," which is the key line from that song. And I have a Discord. Oh shoot! I gotta solve this puzzle, or they're gonna end my live. How much time do I have? 34 seconds to do it. Oh no! I almost forgot. It happened right at the beginning of my song, and then I forgot about it. Okay. I've had my live ended on me a couple of times recently because I missed that notification. Oh, thank you, Lila, for sharing the live. So you want to do? Should I do the song that? Well, I have several songs that it's funny because I've written with a bunch of big hit songwriters, and some of the songs some of those are my worst songs. Some of my really worst songs are ones that I wrote with really successful writers, but I have a few that are really good, and I really like them, and I play them in my lives. So I could play one of those for you. Maria, I don't have one single favorite song. It changes. Like sometimes my favorite song is the one I just wrote. I really like a recent one, but I played it just a few minutes ago. I'm working on recording it. It's called Two Lives. I don't know what my favorite song is. I really don't. I could play the first song I ever wrote. Oh, well, thank you so much, Lila. Please share the live, tell your friends, send them all. If everybody brings their friends. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time. And, when we go over, we go over. And usually we go over. I always try to do songs for an hour. That's my goal. And the reason I have to try to do songs for an hour is because I have long COVID. I have chronic fatigue. So I usually want to stop before I get what's called post-exertional malaise. I don't know. I should probably stop with the songs and start Yappy Hour. So after I'm done with the songs, I actually don't stop performing because, see what I'm doing right now, I am still picking on the guitar and I'm yapping. So we call this yap music. I am performing yap music for you now, and it's Yappy Hour. And I'm going to pin this comment because I really appreciate you saying this, Lila. And thank you. Oh, I'm glad you love Yappy Hour. And if you have any questions for me to yap about, ask me a question. And if it's not too personal or too controversial, I'll try to answer it. Well, I don't know. Even controversial is probably okay because the live is winding down. If the algorithm gets mad at me, it's almost over anyway. Oh, Noah, did you just send 3? Oh no, that was there already. I hope I thanked you for the 3 donuts. I think I did, and the 10 roses. Thank you so much. So I have another unreleased song. Maybe I could do another song. I don't know. I probably shouldn't do another song because, singing and playing is more exertion than yapping. I should probably just go lie down. Oh, Boo, thank you for the rose. And Julie for the rose. Thank you, both of you, so much. I really appreciate you for the love and support. Thank you so much. thank you for the follow. I thought I saw your name the other day. Didn't you follow the other day? You were here the other day, right, Bill? I remember your name. How long have I been playing guitar? You know, that should be a simple question to answer, right? I actually have a whole series of videos I posted trying to answer that question. I went off on all sorts of tangents too in that video, but because I actually, you know, okay, so I'm no spring chicken. I will be 71 this year. Can you believe it? But when I was a kid, you know, I used to love music. My brother and sister and I, every morning we'd get up and we'd have this little transistor radio, if you can believe it. And we'd just sit around and listen to all the songs. And then when the Beatles debuted in America, that was like huge. So I saw their debut and I wanted to play guitar. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Ooh, thank you so much. We are now, how far along the live goal are we? We are 3/10 of the way. We need 7 more heart me's. And I wanted to play guitar, and I had this older brother, and he played piano. He started playing piano when he was 4. And we had a piano because my mother wanted to play piano. She had no talent. I've never seen a person with less musical talent than my mother. But she had a piano, and then my brother wanted to play, so she would sit with him and practice. But I wanted to play the guitar, and then they told me I have to wait till I was 11. They didn't explain why. I guess probably because they didn't want to, maybe they never heard of a child's guitar, and you know, my hands had to be big enough to play. I guess that's why. And when I finally started taking guitar lessons, nobody was, you know, I got no support. They told me to practice. I didn't even know, nobody even explained to me what practicing was supposed to be like, literally. I didn't know. So, you know, I'd have Twinkle Twinkle as a song, and I would play it. Okay, I practiced it. I played it once. Is that practicing? How many times do I have to play it? Twice, maybe? Okay, so I played it, so I guess I practiced. You know, that's kind of how it was. My mother, nobody ever listened to me play. And actually, my brother and sister used to make fun of me when they heard me playing guitar. So I just gave up. But then, finally, even though my brother was the one who discouraged me from playing when I was younger, he finally helped me pick out a guitar, and he taught me, like, the basic chords. He was also the songwriter in the family. I used to be so jealous of, he played in the high school band, and, you know, his band was really popular. And then we started writing songs. I was like, oh my God, I wish I could do that. Well, then, like 12 years after he started writing songs, well, no, 14 years, I guess I was 14. He was 16, I think, when he wrote his first song. So I was like 28, and I was a student. I was in business school. And I would talk to him on the phone, and he'd just written another song, and I said, I wish I could write songs. And he said, well, write one. So I did, and that's how I got started writing songs. But I don't know if I actually answered your question when I started playing guitar. It was actually when I was in college, my junior year. Milwaukee, hey, thank you so much for the follow. Good night, Boo. So I hope that answered your question, Julie. Oh, well, who's my favorite band? There's no question about that. I bring this up pretty often because, you know, I do all original songs, but I have one exception. And the one exception is I will sometimes do a Grateful Dead song because I'm a really big Deadhead. And actually my latest single, which came out on Friday last week, is a tribute to the Grateful Dead rhythm guitarist Bob Weir. It's called The Rhythm of the Years. So, believe it or not, you won't believe how many times I saw the Grateful Dead perform live. Not that I'm obsessive or anything, but I saw them close to 300 times over a period of 30 years. Which really, you know, if you think about it, it's not that much. It's only like not even 10 times a year, right? I thought I saw them more than, it seems like I saw them more than 10 times a year. Well, the first few years I didn't. The first year I saw them, I didn't know anything about them. I was invited to this Dead concert, and it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. And I became an instant Deadhead. And then I saw them, that was 1973. And then I saw them one more time. It never even occurred to me that I could see them like again and again. And then I saw them once the following year. Then they took a year off, basically. They got back together in 1976, and I managed to get tickets to 2 of the concerts. But it wasn't until 1977 where I started really thinking about driving long distances to see them. So I saw them 7 times that year. That's a legendary year for the Grateful Dead. So that was when I started seeing them like as many times as I could. So, I actually, like I said earlier, I spent more than 20 years as just a songwriter, non-performing songwriter, they're sometimes known as. And I was just writing songs and trying to get other people to record them. And then I came so close, like I said before, I should have had hit songs on the radio. I really sabotaged my career, from my anxiety, basically, and my fear of rejection and my, insecurities, and that really, I definitely would have made it. There's no question I would have made it had I not, like I had these music publishers who liked my stuff, and then I'd stop calling them. I would talk myself. Then there was this one day, I was really seriously being considered for a major publishing deal with Universal. Well, there was MCA at the time, but they became Universal after that. Like one of the biggest publishing companies in the world. They were seriously considering me, and they kind of gave me a test. They gave me an assignment, and I did the assignment, and all I had to do was make this one phone call and say, hey, I got this rewrite you asked for. And I had an anxiety attack, and I talked myself out of making the phone call. So I didn't get the deal. So anyway, to get around to answering your question, I finally started releasing my own music. I released my first album in 2018. Well, it's really the only album. I was going to release a bunch of albums, but then I realized just release single. I have enough singles for probably 4 or 5 albums, or maybe more even by now. So there's really only one album. Although actually I kind of technically do have another album, but I haven't really publicized it. So I guess I do have 2 albums. But the second one I have not publicized at all. It was really there more for administrative purposes than to promote. I really don't. It's funny, I have a marketing degree and I kind of suck at marketing myself as a musician. I wasn't that great at my marketing job either. Actually, I got this corporate marketing job after business school, and that was probably the worst 5 years of my life. I never should have gone to business school in the first place. But anyway, that's the subject of my first song. I told you I was in business school when I wrote my first song. It was my second semester. It was my second year, last semester. My brother told me, write a song. I'm like, okay, so what am I going to write about? And my heart was totally not into the whole business school thing. And I was so sick of it. It's like every conversation. How's your job search? How's your job search? I got so sick of the job search. So that's what I wrote about. My song's called Job Search Blues. And I actually found a recording of that song a year or so ago. And I thought, I'm really proud of this song because most songwriters I know, their first songs are really bad and they're really embarrassed about their first song. But my first song was good enough that I played it for some fellow songwriters to see what they think. And they all said, you should release this. So the first song I ever wrote was good enough to release, and I did release it. And it's there, it's on my website, and it's on Spotify and all the streaming platforms and everything. So you can hear that song. And, I also made a classic beginning songwriting blunder, is that the first 3 songs I ever wrote, I went and spent money in the studio to record them. But it turned out not to be that much of a blunder, because I used to go to parties and, I'd play my songs for people at parties, and people really liked them, even my early songs. And people kept saying, you should send them to WAAF, which was the local, it was a rock station in the Boston area. I was in Worcester, Massachusetts, and WAAF was the big rock station. It was, the number 2 in Massachusetts, but it was in Worcester. They used to call themselves Worcester Boston, WAAF. People kept saying, you should send it to WAAF. And I'm like, what? I can't send my songs to WAAF. And then finally I heard it enough times that I had these recordings. So I called WAAF and they said, yeah, send them. I was like, really? And they actually played one of my songs on the radio like several times. And I got a little write-up in the local music magazine. There was this magazine called The Beat in Boston. And somebody from The Beat magazine heard my song and they really liked it. And they wrote a little blurb. It said, be on the Seth Hillary alert. Well, I don't know. I could have gotten successful in music just from, going to Nashville and, doing the things you're supposed to do and, pitching songs to publishers and co-writing with Nashville writers. And I could have been successful, but I sabotaged myself. I got to co-write with like at least a half a dozen like number 1 hit songwriters. So I worked with some of the most successful people in the business. I was in serious consideration for a publishing deal with Universal Music. Then I had another publishing deal with a startup publishing company, and the contract negotiations just fell apart because it was actually I had so much anxiety. Well, the person who was running the company changed. We made this verbal agreement. And then she changed like one of the key terms of the agreement. And I was afraid to really push back. And then I just got so anxious. I started thinking, I just got to get this deal signed. I got to get this, might be my last chance. And I started bending over backwards to try to make the deal happen. And then when the contract was finally done, I was like, I can't sign this. I just can't sign it. I just gave away the farm in this contract. It was supposed to be, this contract was supposed to be like what she said, risk-free. So she wasn't going to pay me any money. It was going to be risk-free for both of us. And then it turned out I was giving her like everything and getting nothing, no guarantees. So I couldn't sign it. And then she like freaked out. And also my lawyer made a big blunder and she didn't like my lawyer. And instead of getting, I was like, I should have just gotten a new lawyer. I should have told his boss what he did, but I never thought of it. I was just like, all this anxiety, and I just never thought of doing the obvious of, I should tell his boss what he did, and the boss would probably take over the job. And then I got to meet the boss, and it turned out he was a songwriter, and he was going to get me another deal. He said, that's fine, I'll get you another deal. So he kind of tested me out with this co-write with him and this artist. And I got all obsessive during the co-write. I forgot that this was a test. And I started getting all obsessive about this song, and I got hung up on this one thing, and then he lost interest. So, I did a bunch of things like that. Yeah, when I first started my account, I was just telling stories. I was going to tell the story of my music business career. Then I got sidetracked because I, went off on these tangents about my summer camp and my basketball playing and, how I was unpopular in high school. But when I got to summer camp, basketball made me popular. And that ended up, leading to me becoming a Deadhead because my camp friends were the ones who invited me to see the Grateful Dead. Well, I'm so glad, Lila, and I hope you'll come back. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time is my normal schedule. Last Sunday, I tried an experiment and went live at 4, but that turned out not to be the greatest. I'm still trying to figure out how to get back to where we were like a year and a half ago when there would be 200 people in the room. But invite 200 friends, and maybe we'll get there. Jordan is here. But I have a song about my anxiety attacks. But we're in the Yappy Hour now, so I guess I'm not going to do any more songs for tonight. But I am performing Yap music for you, and I hope you're enjoying my Yap music. I love telling stories. So I started my account as a storyteller, but I realized, that's kind of not. I was hoping that, I'd tell stories about my music career. So I would, get followers who were interested in my stories, but also interested in my music career. But then I went off on all these tangents that had nothing to do with music. So now, now the algorithm has changed, by the way. I found out videos, I really wish they hadn't done this. So, when you post a video, TikTok tests it with about usually 200 people. And it used to test it with like people who don't know you. And so you could, some of the advice I got was just find a part of the song that people really like and just keep posting that again and again. But they changed the algorithm now. Now it tests with your followers first. So it's like, wait a second. If I'm trying to write stuff to make videos that my followers like, first of all, I can't just keep posting the same song over and over again. And like, once my followers like it, does that mean people who don't know me are gonna like it? That's kind of like not the way it's supposed to work, but that's how it works now. I have a brand new phone. Oh, oh God, I forgot to play. I have this new song. So, speaking of the phone, this is a whole new story. So I had a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. I got the Ultra because I thought, I'm doing social media, so I need a good camera. Turns out I don't use the camera really that much for social media. But anyway, I just found out that they ended support, and so if you don't get an upgrade, if you don't upgrade your phone, it's just you're open to hackers because they stopped doing security updates. So I got to get a new phone, and they got this new Galaxy S26 Ultra that came out, and I've seen so many articles on this Galaxy S26 and how disappointed people are because they didn't really change anything. It's pretty much the same phone that they've been putting out for 2 years. And then I saw this article from this person who has an S24 Ultra, and they said, I'm not upgrading. I actually think this phone is better than the S26 for such and such a reason. So I thought, hey, what if I get an S24? Because, they convinced me that it's actually better than the S26. And I could get it, it's a 2 years old model. If I could find a new one, I could get a better phone and actually save money. So I bought one. I found one on Amazon. And guess what? I got scammed. I almost didn't notice it. But I didn't like the phone. It was too heavy. It was made of titanium. And I thought, oh, wow, that's better than the new one's made of aluminum and the old one's titanium. I want titanium. But it turned out it was heavier and it had these, they made it sound, and it has these square off edges. And the person said, that's more premium than the rounded edges. And I thought, okay. And it turned out, yeah, it's great when you don't have a case on it. It looks great. But once you put the case on, it's heavy and hard to hold. So I was going to return it. And then I noticed they sent me a used phone. It was supposed to be new, but they sent me a used phone. So I had so much trouble trying to get the seller to, follow Amazon policy. They're supposed to pay for shipping and give me a full refund, but they wouldn't do that. They wanted me to pay for the shipping, and then they actually had the nerve to deduct almost $200 as a restocking fee. So I had to go through Amazon and fight this whole thing, and I wrote a song about it. I have this song about this scam attempt on Amazon that I forgot to play. I played it once. If you come back to my live next time, ask me to play my scam song. But I finally gave in and got the S26 Ultra, which actually was on sale. It turned out by buying the S24, I didn't really save much. I only saved $100 because they had these, pre-release sale, which included an Amazon gift card and, so all these discounts. Oh, thank you, Chase, for the follow, and Otis for the follow. So I now have a brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. Oh, world, hey, it's so good to see you. You're in Arizona right now? So you're not from, is that where you live, or are you just visiting? I used to go to Arizona. My mom used to live there. when she retired. She retired to Arizona. So I used to go visit there a lot. She was in Sun City. Where are you? And Olivia, thank you for liking the live. And everybody, if you're enjoying the live, don't forget to follow. And if you can support me, your support keeps the songs and the Yap music coming. And there's a live goal. Some of you can see we're looking for not hand hearts. Well, hand hearts are appreciated, but we're looking for Heart Me tonight. And Heart Me is only 1 coin. You're only allowed to send 1 a day. So it's sometimes known as the Daily Heart Me. And when you send the 1 Heart Me, you become a fan club member. So if you can send a Heart Me, that would help with the live goal. We have 3, we need 10. Do we have 3? How many do we have? Where does it say? It used to say, now I can't find it. Where is that? Oh yeah, we got 3. I assume that is supposed to be Tucson. Oh, the Grand Canyon. To me, the Grand Canyon is like the most spectacular sight. No, actually, it's not. It's one of the 2 most spectacular sights. I was so obsessed with seeing the Grand Canyon. I finally got to see it when I drove across the country twice. So my first trip across the country, was it my first trip or was it maybe it was when I finally moved to California. I stopped, I took a detour to the Grand Canyon. I finally got to see the Grand Canyon. Oh, Heaven, thank you for the follow. Oh, that was a while ago. Sorry, I didn't say anything about that. Oh no. Wait. No, that is recent. Okay, never mind. So we're doing Yappy Hour now, world, because I got my chronic fatigue But come back on Sunday and ask for Dumb and Dumber, and I'll play it. I played it tonight, actually. Somebody, I always have to play it whenever somebody says, "You look like Jim Carrey," and it's so weird because I was getting that a lot. I was getting it almost every time, multiple times, and then I stopped hearing that for like a year, and all of a sudden, it's coming back again. For a while, I stopped hearing Jim Carrey, and people were telling me I look like either Christopher Lloyd or John Malkovich. But now we're back to me looking like Jim Carrey. But the Grand Canyon is so spectacular. So the 2 most breathtaking sights I've seen are the Grand Canyon, and then one that's not nearly as well known, but in Oregon, Crater Lake is it's just mind-blowing. It's literally a volcanic crater. This volcano exploded for I don't know how many 100 million years ago, whatever. And the crater became, just by a freak of nature, perfectly sealed up. Just the way the dust settled and the rock settled, it was perfectly sealed up so that when it rained, the water just stayed there and it became a lake. And it's just like, walking around the crater and I'm looking across the thing, it's like 10 miles across. And my mind kept going back to try to picture what it was like when this thing exploded. It's just like impossible to imagine, the magnitude of having that whole thing explode. But I kept looking at that. That's what I kept thinking the whole time I was there. Do I look like Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey looks like me. So, so I have this song called Dumb and Dumber that I wrote when that movie was out. So whenever somebody says you look like Jim Carrey, it's like, okay, I guess I got to play Dumb and Dumber. And Dumb and Dumber is I actually did almost get my big break in Nashville with that song. It was placed on hold by a major label artist. There was this guy he was really popular in the 90s. His name was Joe Diffie. And he was famous for doing these fun songs. So Dumb and Dumber was the perfect song for him. I had this song plugger, and she pitched the song to him, and it was placed on hold, which is like one step before the song gets recorded. They put it on hold, and then they put. Well, holds became very controversial in Nashville, actually, because record labels started abusing it. They put too many songs on hold, and publishers would have these songs on hold, which means when they put it on hold, it means they ask the publisher, don't pitch this to anybody else, because we're really seriously interested in it. So then the publisher would take the song out of circulation, but record labels started abusing that, and they'd put 20, 30, 40, 50 songs on hold, and then the publisher started saying, you're not really serious with these holds. So they'd start, okay, it's on hold, but I'm still going to pitch it. But I'll tell the label, I'm going to pitch it to another artist and another label, and I'll tell them it's on hold when I pitch it. And if they like it, I'll give them a secondary hold. And this became a whole big controversy. But this was before that. My song was on hold, which meant it was on the short list. But then another song came in called This Is Your Brain on Love. And Dumb and Dumber has that line, we lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. And they thought, well, the two songs, we got this one song that we love, This Is Your Brain on Love, and that's going to be a single. So we can't have another song on the album that's about brains and being, So my song got bumped. And at least This Is Your Brain on Love did become a #1 hit. I think it was #1. So I can't be too upset that they bumped my song, because that song did become a hit, but I think Dumb and Dumber would have been a bigger hit. All right, well, so thank you for being here. Lila, thank you so much. Maybe I should go also and take a nap. I got to, I have this chronic fatigue thing, so I got to take a nap. But I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10. Come back on Sunday at 9, and I will do some more original songs and yap music. Right now we're doing yap music. It's Yappy Hour. But when we start the live, I do songs for as long as I can, the goal being to make it to an hour. Anyway, thank you all for being here. And I hope I'll see you soon. Oh, Jazz, hey! I didn't see you. I don't know if you're still there. Sorry, the chat window got covered. I have more than one window open at a time. So I don't know if you're still there. But, hey, Lean. Good night. Yap music is what I'm doing now. See, I am picking on my guitar and I'm yapping. So this is not just idle chatter, it's yap music. And it's Yappy Hour when I do yap music. So I hope you come back when I do songs and yap music. And let's see if Jazz is still here. Before I go, oh yeah, she's still here. Okay, so good night.